Hello, and welcome back to my single player world. So, this is essentially a long term world that I created a couple of months ago, back in November. Well, to be fair, I created it like around September, but I started playing on it, like actually playing on it, around November. And so this is my starter area. So I spawn inside the village. I do have some villagers that I already have like secured, like a mending villager and all that. And this is my starter base. So yeah, this is my starter house. This is my enchanting setup. And these are my pens for my animals. And my pumpkin patch right there. And we have the lovely portal right there. I'm saying lovely as if it doesn't look absolutely hideous and ridiculous. And this is my main entrance, and over there in the distance is my swamp that I collected frogs in. So, yep. And so, this is the tower. You can see it has an enchanting setup inside of it. There was a stable here, but I moved the horses to my new base, so yep, it's kind of like useless now. Quick tour of the interior. You have a lovely book here, the map of this place, which is really cool, and yeah, like all the objectives I did at the beginning before moving out. And this is Ted. Say hi, Ted. Yeah, he's a bit weird. And this is essentially my battlefield over there. You can see there's like weird bits and stuff. Like, it's not meant to be pretty, it's just meant to be useful. So yeah, that's my starter base. Oh, I did not go upstairs because like you can see. Okay, so that's the storage unit. There's some farms here, and there's a balcony, which is really nice because you can see everything from up there, and it's really nice. And so today I do have a task that I need to do while touring the world, and this task is to bring a frog to my new base. Where did I put the lead? Oh god. Okay, I think I put it inside. Alright, nice. Maybe I could store some things in here. Okay, no, never mind, I don't care. So I'm gonna need to go get the frog. I don't need a lead actually. Where is it? Oh no, it's in the pen. Okay, that's fine. Little frog, you're gonna come with me. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Alright, come with me. I kind of like punched it earlier today. I was so sad that I did punch it. But it seems to be doing fine anyway, so yeah. Essentially, I'm collecting all the frogs, and the green one was the last one I needed. And I had to go all the way there, like you just follow the coastline until you find an ice spikes biome. So I went there to my kind of like science lab that I made there, and I just collected ice while I was waiting for it to grow up into a beautiful green frog. Alright, so how do I do it? I could just put the boat here. Maybe it would be safer that way. I'm gonna try to do that. Yeah, I know it's ugly. It's just because I regularly need to do this. Not necessarily with frogs, but I still have to do that a lot, so there's... Okay, it's still here. I'm gonna make a pit stop as well at one point to show you a part of this world. So this base that I want to show is actually a mesa biome, and oh my god, no, alright, that's fine. Okay, so it's a mesa biome, which is why I chose to put, orange carpets. It's a long way there, honestly, but it's well worth it anyway, so that's why I'm still doing it. And what I did with this place is that I wanted to just go there to collect terracotta, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and do a quick little base so that I can store my things in, and I don't want to just put a bed down and a torch because like that's stupid, it doesn't look good, whatever. And then I came up with the idea of like building Dr. Quinn's actual house uh, in this very specific place. And so I started looking up images of the house, and I built it. So yeah, that was supposed to be just, it was supposed to be a small little base, and it turned out to be probably the most elaborate building I've made in this world so far. So yeah, and I did it on a whim. I didn't go in creative or anything. I just did it, and it looks absolutely stunning. Look at it. It was perfect because I already had a bunch of oak anyways. So it was just so perfect. And it might look a bit whack from some angles, but like specifically this angle, it looks odd. But trust me when I say it was meant to look like that. Somehow it was meant to look like that. Sadly, I did not find any images of the interior, so I don't have anything going on so far. I did kind of like made sections to turn into rooms. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like this. I might just go back and watch some episodes of the series just so I can know what to do with this. Alright, so and back here there's like a village, and I found a camel there, and there's more camels, and there's also a desert temple that I did not tour yet, so that's something. Oh, it's so pretty, look at it. I love it so much. I do. Anyway, alright, so I'm gonna have to deal with the frog again, and hopefully not punch it this time, because I felt so sorry and I don't want to kill it. Alright, you are cute. Do not escape. I think it's that way. Yes, it is that way. Alright, that's the tricky part, because like you have to get it in the boat, but it's kind of tricky to do this. Come on, jump, little fella. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something like that. I don't like this because then I have to cut open my own highway and patch it back up, but it works. That's what matters. And so I also ran out of panes, of like window panes, so I had to kind of like just stick to one railing. Alright, so it is nighttime. Oh no, I'm gonna fall down. Anyway, that's fine, it's a boat. So this is my place. I'm gonna park the frog somewhere. I'm gonna put it here for now, next to the other two frogs. Then I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna tour this place. So there's nothing in here for now. But I do have a little bedroom here that's really pretty. I have a diary, which I'm not gonna read for very obvious reasons. But yeah, that's kind of it. I did bring a souvenir from my starter base here, and I have a map of the area. So we're going down. I do have elevators, and so far this is what it looks like on the inside of it. But hey. Alright. So, like I said, I do have some farms here. So this is my tree farm. I just plant them whenever I want to. I've never used this one, honestly. And I don't use them anymore because I do have my sheep farm going all the way up there, and it produces a lot of wool. So yeah, this is my base. It's nice. This was my temporary kind of like base before I built that, but I really did not stay in here for too long. So yeah, we have a road that goes all the way there. We also have a road that goes all the way there. This is my super smelter. It works absolute wonders. This is my mine entrance, which, you know, nothing to see really. And as you can see, you know, this is my villager breeder. It's full, by the way, so yeah, it's not working anymore because I have to expand it, and I don't want to do that unless I'm starting to build the village. So this is my sheep, like my wool farm. Those are my third and fourth copper golems, because I used to have two other ones, but they oxidized. So these are brand new as of yesterday. And sometimes I do have to do some maintenance because the copper golems are quite slow, but aside from that, it's fine. I absolutely love my wool farm. So this used to be a ghast, like a happy ghast pen of sorts. And my first ghast in this place was Monique, but she died making this wonderful looking tower. She died precisely here while I was like transporting or kidnapping sheeps from here to all the way there. So this is her grave, and this was her harness. But yeah. So we have a cow pen, which I probably need to downsize the population of. This is my wonderful cactus farm that I made myself, not using any tutorials. This is my sugarcane farm, which I designed myself as well, but I did learn how it works, you know, from other people. It's just, yeah. And these are like, I don't know if it's gonna stay, honestly, these farms. I may just do a building surrounding it. And this is the new addition to the Mushroom Island. It took me a while to start planning this area out, and I did it yesterday, basically. So I started planning with those yellow carpets, and I also added a cliff. And I did this all in survival. I did nothing in creative for this. I do have a thing in mind, so it wasn't like I was going in blind. I knew I wanted the museum to be here, the town hall to go there, some sort of maybe church or something like that, like a big building as well, going here. And I want, you know, a platform up there. I don't know if I'm gonna put grass or moss or anything like that yet, which is why it's not finished. It still needs something on top of it. I'm gonna build a floating island right there as well, since this crater kind of like calls for it, honestly. Feels like something has been ripped out of it, so I'm gonna put a floating island up there. And so yeah, that's how it looks like. And this is my new ghast. She is lovely. She used to be a bit rebellious when she was a teen, but now she's so lovely. Her name is Michelle. And so that's what the map looks like from up there. So yeah. And my house is gonna go here, because I'm not gonna live in this lovely bee forever. I am not doing that. No thank you. So yeah, I think I've toured everything, I think. Yeah. Unless, yeah, I did not show the swamp watchtower and the ice biome lab kind of thing, because it was just places that I made on a whim, and otherwise it would just be too long, so maybe one day I will include them as well. But so far, this is what I have. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed your tour, because it was a blast to do, and I was really happy to go back to these places. And yeah, so goodbye, I guess.